Hi everyone, it's Krista from Paradigm Rebels, and today is May 10th. Here's your energy balancing, intuitive message, and Reiki for today. All you need to do to receive this pure light chi energy of Reiki and this energy balancing is to be willing to receive. That's all that's required. And also, just letting you know, it's the first day of Mercury retrograde, and we're in the middle of our eclipses. We're having the second eclipse on Sunday, which is also a full moon. And so just letting you know that there's this energy here that you can take advantage of and harness. And it's also very relevant to today's message that came in. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you. Technology is your friend, partner, and ally in receiving the abundance that life offers you. Technical glitches are reminders of playfulness and receptivity. So I thought that was pretty cool. And actually this morning on my call, people were able to hear me, but then I couldn't hear them on Zoom. So there you go, right? I heard them at the beginning and then didn't hear them. So yes, here we go. Moving in to this energy balancing. Excuse me, allergies and finishing off a cold. So the first thing that came up was the liver organ. So the metaphysical aspects of the liver have to do with planning, creating, putting together a strategy, getting ready to implement plans. And so that is the energy of the liver. It's also our detoxifier and cleanser, and which happens a lot during the spring because the toxic burden and the load of energy and substances and things in our physical world and non-physical world are very high as we're expanding into the spring as we continue to do. The next thing that came up was oneness, connecting to our source energy, our higher self, mind clearing, so clearing the cache of the mind. And then the emotions of anger, worry, fear, and grief. Those all came up. So a very emotional day for a lot of people, including myself. And also a lot of this has to do with this energy and that it's doing a little housekeeping for us, this Mercury retrograde being a time to review, revisit, and just different things that maybe we thought that we had cleared or something, or maybe there's another layer. And so if that's the case for you, it's just a great time to just be open to recognizing and allowing these memories or anything else that's there that's just doesn't serve you anymore, just to kind of look at it again and be ready to clear it. So it's a good time for that, potent time during this eclipse in full moon energy. Next is beliefs. We're going to pull some limiting beliefs. I can't express myself. My life is chaotic and disorganized. It's not safe to be angry. So we're going to pull all of those. Those also have to do with planning and implementing and organizing our lives and being able to communicate clearly, which is that Mercury sign and that planet's metaphysical aspects that can be positive, neutral, or negative, depending. And next is an object. So this is a good time of the year for spring cleaning. And if there's an object you're sensitive to, just whatever that may be, we're going to balance it. But also it's a good time to take note of it and say to yourself, is this something that is serving me that's in my environment? So it might be something in your physical environment and you're inside your house or outside of your house or at work, and to just be aware of it so that you can clear it or move it, so that your energy can just thrive in some of these ways that we can control, that we can create for ourselves. The earth element, balancing that earth, so helping us ground and connect to Mother Earth. Wei Qi, so balancing our protective barrier. The nervous system, the senses of touch and taste, so helping us with that, just getting us back in our bodies and oriented and calibrated and balanced, so that we're not oversensitive where we're just in stress mode, but also that we're able to feel these emotions and engage in our physical experience here on the planet. Hypothalamus, so balancing that endocrine gland, it does a lot for us with thirst and hunger and temperature and just all that regulation. Craniosacral flow, that's also beautiful for healing and clearing. And residual energy, we got a lot of residual energy in the usual spots that we see, which is in the seat, where we sit, the tailbone and the buttocks and the back of the legs, the navel, so in the stomach, and the feet. So those are kind of those areas of congestion, other places too. The left ankle, the right shoulder, the top of the head. That's what came up today. But wherever it is going to be cleared with you today. But those came up, so it's more than several people for it to come up. And last but not least, the intuitive message also that I got was to just pay attention to breathing and take note of how you're breathing. Make sure you're not clenching or holding your breath or doing shallow breathing or clenching your stomach. And just taking mindful, deep breaths. They don't have to be fancy breaths or anything like that. If you do breath work, that's beautiful. Maybe this is saying, yes, I want more of that because of the energy. Or it just may mean just for you to notice your breath throughout the day. You can even turn on your phone to have it just go off a few times today and say, breathe. So you can do that. I know there's meditation apps that offer those types of things too. But it's a good time to just make sure you're breathing into your full body, breathing, expanding, breathing into all the way full into your lungs, breathing into the belly. And a lot of times we just kind of adapt a little bit, especially if we have allergies and if we're just in that stress mode. The second thing that came up was that they wanted everybody to be aware that the mother energy is still like alive and well, active, inner vibration in the collective. And so just to know that and take that as an opportunity to do any more like healing or clearing with this mother energy. If you're a mother, we all have a mother, or just anything having to do with that mother line. This is a wonderful time to clear anything. And also, they reminded me too, is that you can also download, like if there's something that you want to improve upon or you want to heal, you can use this mother energy and you can download little aspects of it that you want. Like you can use templates of like maybe friends or family members or people you see or know that you admire or you like a certain aspect. Like you can cherry pick, this is your life, and to cherry pick anything that you might like about somebody's maybe qualities and characteristics when it comes to being a mom or having a mom or anything like that. And you can download it. You can just mentally say, yes, I want to receive that frequency right there. That's inspirational. That gives you motivation. And you can just use that. You can use that for yourself. And you can do that with basically anything, for any templates with people around you that inspire you, that you want to embrace that type of quality. And but yeah, it's a good time. And that they said this energy is going to continue through May 17th. As far as like fully clearing this energy. And it's probably because of Mercury retrograde and all the planet stuff that this is a time of, big change, as we're always aware of these days, is all of this big change. So thank you so much. And I will talk to you next week. And and then also just as a reminder, this Reiki energy goes for the next 24 hours. And every time you listen to this, you'll get a dose of this, of this energy. And you will also get a dose of this balancing. So if this resonated with you, because this balancing is a typical clearing, but it does have a lot of this mother energy and a lot of emotions and memory. So if you find yourself this week in a place where you feel like you need a boost or some support, you can just listen to it again and receive a little bit more energy and a little bit more clearing. And you can even just do it yourself of like anything you remember from this video that was like, yeah, I want to do that. You can just tap and just clear it out yourself without the video if you can't access it or for whatever reason. So thank you so much, and until next time.